Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night saying we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. You have to be burning with an idea, or a problem, or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you'll never stick it out. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end, because once you get there, you can move mountains. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. If you live each day as it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. And, like any great relationship, it just gets better and better as the years roll on. Stay hungry. Stay foolish. I think if you do something, and it turns out pretty good, then you should go do something else wonderful, not dwell on it for too long. Just figure out what's next. I think the things you regret most in life are the things you didn't do. Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. Details matter, it's worth waiting to get it right. You have to trust in something. Your gut, destiny, life, karma. Whatever. This approach has never let me down, and it has made all the difference in my life. Why join the Navy if you can be a pirate? The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Focusing is about saying no. Creativity is just connecting things. Think different. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. The journey is the reward. Be a yardstick of quality. Some people aren't used to an environment where excellence is expected. I would trade all of my technology for an afternoon with Socrates. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Things don't have to change the world to be important. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. Everything is important, that success is in the details. When you are doing something for yourself, or your best friend or family, you're not going to cheese out. If you don't love something, you're not going to go the extra mile, work the extra weekend, challenge the status quo as much. Real artistship. We don't get a chance to do that many things, and everyone should be really excellent. Because this is our life. The greatest thing is when you do put your heart and soul into something over an extended period of time, and it is worth it. What we're doing here will send a giant ripple through the universe. Details matter, it's worth waiting to get it right. My job is not to be easy on people. My job is to take these great people we have, and to push them, and make them even better. We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Your thoughts construct patterns like scaffolding in your mind. You are really etching chemical patterns. In most cases, people get stuck in those patterns, just like grooves in a record, and they never get out of them. Sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and get on with improving your other innovations. Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and then tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. What a computer is to me is the most remarkable tool that we have ever come up with. It's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds. Innovation is the only way to win. Creation is messy. You want genius, you get madness. Two sides of the same coin. I'm as proud of what we don't do as I am of what we do. If you keep your eye on the profit, you're going to skimp on the product. But if you focus on making really great products, then the profits will follow. If you want to hire great people and have them stay working for you, you have to be run by ideas, not hierarchy. The best ideas have to win, otherwise good people don't stay. I'd been rejected, but I was still in love. So I decided to start over. Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. I'm convinced that about half of what separates successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Let's go invent tomorrow. Rather than worrying about what happened yesterday, I don't care about being right. I care about success and doing the right thing. For you to sleep well at night, the aesthetic, the quality, has to be carried all the way through. Get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves. The doers are the major thinkers. The people that really create the things that change this industry are both the thinker and doer in one person. I had many women, but the best were always those who gave birth to my children.